The guest is Dr. Smith, who is the former Chancellor of the Tennessee Board of Regents, as well as a candidate for the governorship of the state of Tennessee. Dr. Smith, during this last segment, I think that one thing has been on all of our minds, and that has been September the 11th. And I think that it's hard for us to deny that we are, in a real sense, at war. And as a candidate for the gubernatorial position in the state of Tennessee, I'm sure that you've had some thoughts in terms of what our situation is and what we ought to do and what ought to be the response of state government to this radical change in the general situation. Let's talk about that during the last segment of this program.
Okay. Dr. Haney, I really think words are inadequate to describe what a great tragedy that was for our country and for the world, because I think we've been thrown into uncharted waters. And there's a lot of uncertainty about what the future will hold. Each day brings a new surprise. And I think what it means for anyone who's running for governor is that the job description has changed with what happened on September the 11th, because things that have been on the back burner for many years have suddenly been thrust forward. And if you look at all of the agencies of state government that are involved in what you have to do to be sure that our people are as secure as we can make them, and that everything is in place to protect our borders. And you're talking about things like the TBI and TEMA and all of the National Guard units that are in this state, and all the emergency rescue units that are here, the firemen and the policemen. Previous governors up until this point, obviously, these were not the front burner issues, but on September 11th, they moved forward. And I think we've all seen, the mayor of New York and the president of the United States, how important it's been for the two of them to rise and step up. And I think they've done a tremendous job of providing the kind of leadership that you need in this time of trouble. And so I think the job description of the current governor and any future governor clearly has been changed by what happened on September the 11th. One of the things I think the people of Tennessee deserve and want is a leader who is strong enough to take the decisive actions that are going to have to be taken to ensure that there is security. I think at the same time, the people want a governor who can inspire confidence, who can communicate in a way that would give people comfort in the way that the mayor of New York and the president of the United States have done. That kind of expectation wouldn't have been there before the 11th. But I don't believe there's a person living today who's not concerned about what tomorrow will bring. And we have to be sure we're ready, and we have to look at new ways of structuring some of these units that are out there that are going to be on the front line. And I think we also have to recognize that policemen and firemen, along with teachers, are the three groups of professionals who I think are the unsung heroes of our society. They do a lot of important work for us. They're not treated with the respect that they should be treated. They're not rewarded with pay the way that they should be.